Food cuisines. Food cuisine is considered a specific food tradition related to a selected unique culture or heritage. Each cuisine deals with food and food preparation differently, different foods and drinks, and the result outcome is exclusive distinct meals different from one another. A cuisine is called usually after a region or a selected country where it originally started, and it's influenced by the ingredients that are available locally within each city or place, or through trade. Cuisine types are mainly African cuisines, Asian cuisines, American cuisines, European cuisines, Oceanic cuisines, and Middle Eastern cuisines. On the following slides, we're going to present examples for cuisine types and talk in specific about these examples. African cuisines. Various cuisines of Africa use a mix of locally available fruits, such as cereal grains and vegetables, as well as milk and meat products, and do not have food imported. Africa is an extremely diverse continent. African cuisine can be divided into few regions: Northern, Southern, Central, Eastern, and Western Africa. North African cuisine is the most popular of the cuisines. Appreciating and understanding each region's cuisine will help you gain a better understanding of what food you may already be eating that have African roots. African cuisine in general are beginning to gain popularity across the globe. The food of Africa are colorful, flavorful, and easily replicated from simple ingredients like seafood, goat, lamb, beef, date, olives, almonds, as well as a variety of fruits and vegetables. They are the most important parts of African cuisine. The most popular dish that has come from the cuisine is couscous, which sounds fancy, but is simply a teeny little pasta. It's not a grain, despite the common belief that it is. Also, same names could represent sometimes different plates. For example, a tagine dish in Morocco is a slow-cooked stew, while the food that shares this name can be found in Tunisia as something that is much more like a frittata or quiche. Despite these differences, the spices used in each country foods are very similar. Also, beer was a huge part of their diet, and families were traditionally expected to have big amounts of alcohol on hand for guests to drink if they were to come by. Africans enjoy barbecue. This meal is usually made up of a lot of grilled meat. Milk also has been very important to the African diet. In addition, stews are popular here, from spinach stew and peanut stew to African vegetable stew. Beef and chicken are the most common meats consumed, but it's not unheard of to find crocodile, warthog, monkey, or even antelope on the menu. Asian cuisines. Asian cuisine's main countries are India, Pakistan, China, Japan, Korea, Malaysia, Indonesia, Vietnam, Thailand, Burma, etc. In Asian cuisines, curries are very important to the East areas such as Thailand, Laos, Cambodia, Vietnam, Indonesia, Malaysia, Singapore, and Brunei, and Southwest like India, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, and Burma. Also, rice is a main starch in all Asian cuisines. The major oil used in frying is ghee, or clarified butter. Regarding spices, garlic and ginger are used in all areas, and so are chili peppers. They use soy sauce in almost everything. Cinnamon comes from Sri Lanka, cardamom and cumin from India, coriander and star anise from China, cloves, nutmeg, and mace are native. American cuisines. American cuisine is hard to define, given that it was introduced and influenced by immigrants over the early years. The eccentric blend of exotic food eventually made America what it is today, a unique myriad of steakhouses, sandwich shops, and burger joints. A true melting pot when it comes to staple ingredients, from chicken, wheat, corn, bread. These components are key in just about any American food restaurant. The most recognizable ones are the all-time classics such as pizza, burgers, hot dogs, and pot pies. The northeast areas of America offers an abundance of seafood dishes. Given its strategic location near the Atlantic Ocean, lobsters and clams in particular are heavily used with popular dishes such as lobster roll and clam chowder, earning a name for themselves. Meanwhile, dishes down south feature heavier flavors with common reliance on frying and barbecuing. With corn, rice, and chicken being an integral presence, barbecued meat, fried chicken, and bread pudding are just some of the famous Southern staples. European cuisines. Europe is the second smallest continent, having the third highest population, and consists of 50 individual countries. The cuisine in Europe is primarily inhabited by the locally available products and is also influenced by the cultural factors. Northern cuisine included the Danish cuisine, Irish cuisine, Swedish cuisine, English cuisine, Scottish cuisine, and Welsh cuisine. On the other hand, the Southern European cuisine consists of the Croatian cuisine, Spanish cuisine, Italian cuisine, and Portuguese cuisine. Two of the most famous cuisines in Europe is the Italian cuisine and the Greek cuisines. They have always been considered two of the main cuisines and is a fan favorite. Italian cuisines mainly include pizzas, pastas, and bread. The Greek brought with them many ingredients that are now main elements on the Sicilian table, including grapes, olives, citrus, and several preparations of the local seafood. Oceanic cuisines. The cuisines of Oceania include those found on Australia, New Zealand, and Tasmania, and also cuisines from many other islands or island groups throughout Oceania. Australia's climate makes barbecue famous. Barbecue stalls selling sausages and fried onion on white bread with tomato or barbecue sauce are common. In addition, Tasmania has a reputation for boutique cheeses and dairy products. Tasmanians are also consumers of seafood, such as crayfish, salmon, and oysters, both farmed and wild. Middle Eastern cuisine. Middle Eastern cuisine includes dishes found in Syria, Egypt, Iraq, Saudi Arabia, and Lebanon, as well as dishes traditionally associated with Bedouins. Most of the meat dishes are made with mutton, lamb, chicken, goat, or camel meat. The Muslim prohibition on pork is widely recognized. In Muslim countries, pork is not available. Around the Mediterranean area, Persian Gulf, and the Red Sea, you can get a wide variety of seafood. River and lake fish are also widely consumed. Lemons were introduced by Europe by Middle Easterners. Their cuisine is rich in vegetables, fruits, nuts, dairy products, and rice. Meat is used as flavoring for soups, stews, and rice dishes rather than a main dish. One of the most famous dishes, a shish tawuk, and it is a simple skewered chicken dish served with pure garlic paste, French fries, and pita bread. It is very popular in Lebanon, Syria, Egypt, Iraq, and the Gulf region, and is prepared with a variety of marinades and condiments. Also, dolma, which is vine leaves rolled and stuffed with juicy vegetables and rice. In addition, mansaf is popular in Palestine and regarded as the national dish of Jordan. Resembling a pizza covered with a lamb carcass, it's made with a tender mutton covered in yogurt sauce and sprinkled with almonds and pine nuts. The best food is served in homes, and dishes served at restaurants are good but are more or less the same from place to place. Common ingredients includes purslane, parsley, mint, olive oil, rice, lentils, beans, onions, cucumbers, garlic, tomatoes, pine nuts, a variety of spices, and cheese, clarified butter, and yogurt. Among the favored spices are cardamom, saffron, rosewater, garlic, coriander, cumin, lime, ginger, turmeric, black pepper, cinnamon, nutmeg, paprika, mint, thyme, parsley, and fennel.